Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about various ways we can make money on Upwork aside the regular ways where you set up your profile, have your description, your headline here, and where you have your product description here and all that. So when you have this normal profile, there are various ways you can get jobs through just that profile. You can get jobs by applying for jobs using Connect. You can get jobs by receiving invites from clients. You can get jobs by getting direct messages from clients. So they don't even post the job before they invite you. For invites, they will post the job, then they will invite you to apply for the job. But for direct message, they'll just send you a message directly and just tell you what they want, and you people have a discussion from there. Another one is direct contracts, where you bring them outside of Upwork to Upwork to hire you. Probably you met the clients on LinkedIn, you met the clients somewhere outside of the platform, but you want them to hire you on Upwork, maybe because you're not sure. You want Upwork to protect them, not cheating you when it's or scamming you when it comes to payments. So you can use that direct contract. So those are various ways you can use your normal profile to earn from. But today we're going to be talking about consultation and project catalog. So this is my own profile, which I'm going to be using as sample, and this is my consultation profile. And the next one is the project catalog. So we're going to run through all of that. Starting with the consultation. A client can want consultation, maybe 30 minutes or 60 minutes of consultation where they need you to explain something for them. That one works. So let's click on the consultation profile and let's see how it goes. So this is my consultation profile. And in here, if a client has a problem in terms of maybe Airtable, Zapier, and all of that, they can easily ask me and we can spend 20 minutes for me to fix it. Maybe they are stuck and they need some troubleshooting. 30 minutes of my time will be $20. 60 minutes of my time is $40. Some people have it more than this, but since I'm just starting off in consultation, I'd like to have it this way. So I'm always of the opinion that when you're starting something new, try to have your prices a bit lower so you're able to get a couple of clients. And when you do, you can step up your price. So this is a run through of my profile. So when you're setting it up, they will ask you a couple of questions. I'm not going to set up, but I just want to give you an overview so that maybe when you're setting yours up, you have an idea on how to answer some of the questions. So you will have to put a title. So under what category are you looking to offer consultation in? What I offer on Upwork is under development and IT consultation. So I say I offer assistance with general inquiries, basic troubleshooting, setup guidance, and development best practices. Those are the kind of consultation I offer. And I had to put an important note. For larger and robust projects, a structured process involving detailed requirements gathering and thorough planning is essential to ensure better results rather than relying on this consultation only. So I had to put this disclaimer because some clients can be very funny and they will want you to work on their overall project under 30 minutes thinking that they're wise. So I had to put that disclaimer so that nobody says, hey, I didn't know you didn't have that on your profile. They didn't mention that and all that. So I needed to let them know that yeah, if you wanted something more robust and it doesn't fall under these categories of general inquiries or troubleshooting or setup guidance, please send me my full offer. So you are expected to put a banner describing what you do, but in the process of putting that, you have to be sure you're not putting in, they'll ask you not to put watermarks. They'll ask you not to put contact information, maybe like your phone number or your email address. They will not want you to put that. They will ask you not to put any logo. I think including Upwork's logo, if I read that article properly, because if they give you an article to read, please do read it when you're setting it up so that you don't want your account being banned. So instead of plenty paparazzi, I just put consultation with Adeze. My name is there. No plenty serene. I just, left it that way so that I'm not being flagged for anything. So you'll be asked to put in some tags. Those tags will help them, maybe they are searching for keywords, those keywords can be easily seen and will help them, find you. So I put AI integration, chatbot development, because these are things that I offer. So you can't be putting what I have on my profile, right? If it's not something you know how to do or in relation to what you do, because you'll be wasting your time. All of this is just a guideline to let you know that this is how you should do it, so that when you have to set up your own consultation, you have an idea. All these ones are not the consultation. These are reviews I have gotten in time past from my general profile, not the consultation. This is just an overview of my profile. Then what to expect, what the client is expected to get, schedule the consultation, that to choose from the freelancers available days and time, get advice for your custom needs. Like it has to be thorough. The freelancer will finish up the document you asked for and send them to you for approval. Before the consultation, I ask the clients some questions. Here's what they will need you to know before you meet. These ones I already had them added up when I was setting up my consultation profile. What topic are you seeking help with? So they should give me an insight to what they're asking me, so that when we meet, we can me and the client can both utilize the 30 minutes. It's not that time we're going to be wanting to understand the project and we're now doing back and forth. Can you give me a brief of what the challenge is? Did you try to seek solution on your own before now? Now, the reason why I asked this last question is because I need to be sure if you are the one that spoiled something before you came, so that we know where we're troubleshooting from. And if you seek help from somewhere, we can know how we can sort it out based on the help you have sought from. We can trace, these are just personal questions. Your own kind of questions could be different. But if I'm able to get these answers, they give me an insight as to how to help the clients solve their problem, right? Now, for frequently asked questions, I put in some frequently asked questions that the clients will ask and I will respond. So the client might most likely ask, will you be able to answer my question and or solve my issue? I answered, I cannot guarantee that I will. The more info you can provide upfront before the scheduled consultation, the better I can assess if I'll be able to help out. So instead of you to schedule with me and I end up not solving your problem and you feel bad and you're saying you're paying for what you did not get help with, why not just give me an overview of what the problem is? So when I assess it, it gives me an insight as to whether or not I can answer your question, right? So that we're not wasting each other's time. You don't feel like you've wasted money and you now come and be giving me bad review for something that you should have easily answered. And some of these questions, I made them required, like I made them very compulsory to be answered, so that way you are not telling me you skipped it and you did not see it. So you must have to answer them before you respond. But these ones are just frequently asked questions, just to give them an insight. Some of them might want to know where I live. Where are you located? I'm located in Nigeria. So that they have an insight, so that they also know the time frame, because some people want to book consultation and want to have calls with you immediately. And when you're not available, they'll be like, she was not available. So you need to know my time zone, so that when you're booking consultation, you know that this is the time zone I'm available in, and know whether I'm available that time. I'm always available during the day and a bit of the night, but not at midnight, my time zone. So do you offer ongoing support and maintenance after the consultation? Yes, I certainly do, but this is not covered under the consultation fee. I had to highlight that for emphasis sake. This can be discussed after the consultation. Some people would want, it's so ridiculous sometimes. People want all of a robust project service under a $20 consultation fee. So you have to make things clear upfront, because this is not a situation where you apply for the job and when they respond, you people are doing back and forth before offer letter is given to you. You have to make things clear, so that if there's a dispute and Upwork wants to mediate, they would have seen that you made these things clear on your profile and it will not be against you. I don't know if that makes sense. So I needed to, mention these things. How should I prepare before the consultation? Answer clients' requirement questions attached to the consultation. There are required questions. Just answer them and have your needs well spelled out. So you can easily explain what you need solution with. I mean, some clients could be everywhere, and when you are asking question, what they need is at that moment they realize that this other problem sprung up. Meanwhile, it was not mentioned in the required questions they needed to answer. So if they have everything organized, we can all utilize the 30 minutes or 60 minutes that is assigned for the consultation. I like to spell things out the way it is so that nobody will say you did not make it clear. I mean, you are going to see it clearly on my profile. So these are things that you should pay attention to when you're setting up your profile. So let me just see if I can click on edit project so that I can give you a run through as to how it's quite a lot to write really. So starting from the overview, so this is where I put that development and IT consultation you saw. I picked up, they say choose up to 5. That's why I have up to 5 keywords and just a summary of what I do. Then optional custom keywords, I added those ones too, just in relation to what I do. Then the pricing. This is where I mentioned 30 minutes and 60 minutes. So I'm available for that one. It's not me that put 30 minutes and 60 minutes, but I just ticked that yes, I'm available for both. And the price per 30 minutes. So they are the ones that will calculate what your 30 minutes is to give you what your 60 minutes will be. So describe what kind of guidance you can provide and questions you can answer. I mean, I've read this before, but this is where I mentioned what I can do and the important notes for them to read. Documents for the client. To qualify for payment protection, you need to send at least one of the following documents to the client after the consultation. Now, is it the project plan, all the steps necessary to complete the client's project, the time and cost estimates, an estimate of how much time it will take to finish the project and how much it will cost, meeting summary, recap of the consultation for the clients with your key points, recommendation, and next step. So what I can easily do, I might not be able to provide the meeting summary. We could easily use Upwork recording to do that, to record and you have the summary step by step, all the steps necessary. It's a consultation, it's not a job. So I don't know why I should go that extra mile. What I can do is that I can give you an estimate of how much it will cost. Maybe if we graduate from doing consultation to full project, I can give you an estimate of how much it will cost to do that project and the time frame. So delivery, please pick how many days you will need after the consultation to deliver your documents. So if you give me the project, at most I should be able to use 2 days, but we can always discuss and depending on the scope of the project. So yeah, that's it. So this is how it typically looks at the back end when you are to set up your consultation profile. So calendar, mine is already linked to my Upwork. So if they book, I'll have it reflected in my Google Calendar, my available hours. I think I already picked here. I picked Monday to Saturday, except for Sunday. I did not pick any day, and I made sure that it was in Africa time zone. I don't think I saw Lagos when I tried to book. I think I looked for Lagos here. Yeah, there was no Lagos, so I just picked Africa, and this time zone was UTC GMT +1, which is Lagos and Nigerian time zone. So be sure to pick your correct time zone so that when they book, it reflects in your own time zone in your calendar, right? So for other settings, you go in there and edit. So minimum booking notice, choose how much notice you need before a consultation or block that time on your calendar. This can help you make sure you have time to prepare for each consultation and avoid last minute bookings. That's right. So I'm expecting that when the client sends me a message, they are not looking to have a meeting with me that day, because when they give me their needs a day before, it helps me prepare for our meeting ahead of time. So I just pick 1 day's future limits. Choose how far in advance clients can schedule consultation. This can help you plan in your case availability changes. So these 4 weeks is more like what are the available days on your calendar they can see to pick from. If you pick 1 week, that means as at when they'll be booking the call, they'll only be able to pick between from that day to 1 week time. Every other time after 1 week will be blocked. and will be grayed out, and they will not be able to pick. If you pick 2 weeks, that means they are only able to pick from the time that they book the call to 2 weeks time, and after 2 weeks they cannot pick any day from third week upwards. So that's fine. Anyone that is okay for you. Me, I put 4 weeks because I should be available every month. If I'm not going to be available, maybe I have a vacation or I have something to do the remaining months, I can always come here and change that. So when you pick 4 weeks, you just come, save it, and yeah. So the requirements, ask clients for any information you need to know, like what kind of topics do you want to cover. Remember, this will be the questions the client sees, so be sure to talk to them directly. What topics are you seeking help with? So, do I want it as a multiple choice question or a file attachment? Let them be free to write. This was not made mandatory. I was supposed to make this mandatory. So let me save that. Then, I think this was, can you give me a brief on the challenges? This is supposed to be mandatory too, because it helps both of us not to waste time. Did you try to seek a solution? A yes or no could do. So that should be mandatory also. And it gives you room to ask more questions to the clients, So frequently ask questions. This one is optional, it's not compulsory. Will you be able to answer my question? So this is like serving as a FAQ that you feel like clients will ask. Then you're already giving them an answer ahead of time. Do you understand? I already ran through this. You can ask as much questions as possible. These were just the questions I felt were necessary to ask the client. So this is where they will now ask you, create a student gallery, upload a video introduction or picture. You can upload up to 20 images, 1 video, and 2 PDFs. So I didn't see the need for all of that. Doing all of that should be under the project catalog and not consultation. So I just uploaded a picture mentioning that it's a consultation with me, and that was fine. I made it the cover and I continued to the next. And you have to take your time to read the policy. You can pause at this moment, read through it, and be sure that you understand everything here before you attempt to want to create a consultation profile. Then you tick the necessary box and you save. That is the last. So sometimes consultation can be under review. Mine is not under review. It's approved immediately. No need to panic. They just want to review and be sure of all you've done. That being under review, they'll move it to approved. This one is already showing the number of people that are viewed. Sometimes I don't take views on my profile very seriously because it might not be potential clients. They could just be fellow freelancers checking you out. So I don't take views to heart when I see them on my profile. So I wish you the absolute best, and I'll be rooting for you to work on more projects and earn on Upwork outside the regular kind of way. My name once more is Adeze. I wish you the very best, and do take care. Subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.